Sunday, a Democratic representative from Illinois surprisingly sided with President Donald Trump in the White House's ongoing war of words over tariffs with Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. "While I have serious concerns about President Trump's approach to trade talks with Canada, Prime Minister Trudeau has placed our trade relationship with Canada at risk by publicly feuding with President Trump on the world stage," Congressman Raja Krishnamurthy said in a statement. Krishnamurthy, who represents Illinois' 8th District, said Trudeau's comments will only hurt the long-term relationship between the United States and Canada. As a representative of Illinois, a state with one of the most important trade relationships with Canada, I have every desire to see our negotiations with Canada continue productively and beneficially, but Prime Minister Trudeau is sabotaging that cause by driving both sides into their corners instead of encouraging a more diplomatic dialogue, Krishnamurthy said. Prime Minister Trudeau may reap some political benefit through feuding with President Trump, but by engaging with the president on the terms he has so far, instead of on mutually productive ones, he is imperiling the economic well-being of millions of Canadians and Americans. Trump and Trudeau's feud only got worse this weekend after remarks made by both parties following the G7 summit in Charlevoix, Quebec. Trudeau said Canada will enforce retaliatory tariffs because of Trump's actions. "Canadians, we are polite, we're reasonable, but we also will not be pushed around," Trudeau said. Donald Trump and the White House are going after Justin Trudeau for this G7 remarks over U.S. Leon Neal, Getty Images. Keep up with this story and more by subscribing now. Follow his statement. Trump and several of his advisors went on the attack, citing similar talking points. Canada, and Trudeau, stabbed American in the back, they say. PM Justin Trudeau of Canada acted so meek and mild during our G7 meetings only to give a news conference after I left saying that U.S. tariffs were kind of insulting, and he will not be pushed around. Very dishonest. Our tariffs are in response to his of 270% on dairy, based on Justin's false statements at his news conference, and the fact that Canada is charging massive tariffs to our U.S. farmers, workers and companies. I have instructed our U.S. reps not to endorse the communique as we look at tariffs on automobiles flooding the U.S. market. Trump, at Real Donald Trump, June 9, 2018. Trump's top economic advisor Larry Kudlow went after Trudeau Sunday. President Trump played that process in good faith. "So, I ask you," he gets up in the airplane and leaves, and then Trudeau starts blasting him at a domestic news conference. Kudlow said on CNN. "I am sorry, that's a betrayal. That's a double-cross." Canadian Foreign Affairs Minister Chrystia Freeland, according to The Hill, responded to the backlash from the White House saying, "Canada does not believe that ad hominem attacks are a particularly appropriate or useful way to conduct our relations with other countries."